Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm Jen Ah. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7, streaming on Roku. In your top stories, sponsored by Carnegie Heights. As of today, volunteers are still searching for a 2-year-old boy who has been missing since last week. Review-Journal's Renee Summerhour was there during the continued search efforts this morning and has more from the family.
We are here at a volunteer tent right across the street from Emerald Suites, where 2-year-old Amari Nicholson went missing on May 5th. Volunteers, as much as 100 people out here knocking on doors to find out what happened to this little 2-year-old. Police say they've been searching high and low, but they haven't found anything so far. The search started Saturday afternoon, and it was organized by the Nevada Child Seekers. Members of Amari's family speaking with us today, telling me what they know so far.
No one's talking. No one's telling anyone anything. So that's why we're here, just hoping that someone will approach us and tell us anything. There has to be other moms that are thinking about this if it was their baby that might know something.
If you or anyone you know may know the whereabouts of 2-year-old Amari Nicholson, Metro Police are asking you to call them at the number on your screen. Jen?
In other top stories, Las Vegas prosecutors are now looking to postpone the execution of a man who was sentenced to death for murdering 4 people. Zane Floyd, now 45 years old, fatally shot 4 people and seriously wounded another at a grocery store on West Sahara Avenue in 1999. Earlier today, prosecutors requested to push back his execution date from June 7th to July 26th after the state prison director testified he would need more time to prepare for a lethal injection. Plus, Las Vegas police are reporting that fatal hit-and-run crashes are up a whopping 450% this year compared to last year. Review-Journal's James Schaefer breaks down the numbers for us.
Accept your responsibility for what happens, stay on the scene, and help out with the investigation.
Lieutenant BRET FICKLIN was at the scene of the 11th fatal hit-and-run investigated by Metro Police for 2021. This all in light of newly obtained traffic logs that show that in all of 2020, the department investigated 9 fatal hit-and-runs. The Review-Journal does not have information showing that each hit-and-run resulted in an arrest. Metro declined to provide updated totals on arrests for 2020 and 2021. Although detectives have been successful in finding witnesses and using traffic cameras to track the direction of drivers who leave the scene. For the Las Vegas Review-Journal, I'm James Schaefer.
In your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. The nationwide lumber shortage is adding to the overall cost of new home construction here in southern Nevada. The cost of 1,000 board feet of lumber usually goes for $200 to $350. According to tracking firm Random Lengths, the latest prices are near $1,200, up nearly 250% from a year ago. Despite the higher home prices in Nevada, experts say many home buyers are still willing to pay top dollar. Over at the MSG Sphere, as it's taking its round shape, we're getting a new cost estimate. The upcoming 17,000-seat venue is looking to cost more than $1.8 billion. That's up 10% from previous estimates, but company officials say that's to be expected. Speaking of construction and homes, in your lifestyle news, sponsored by Get Healthy, Clark County. If you're looking to get away from the busyness of Las Vegas, a number of homes on Mount Charleston are up for grabs. This lodge-style home on Snow White Road offers high ceilings, amazing views, 4 bedrooms and 3 baths, listed at $979,000. And this upscale, more modern cabin home on Echo Road is 5 bedrooms and 4 baths, listed for $1.2 million. And over on Mont Blanc Way, this 4-bedroom, 4-bath home looks like a classic ski resort. It's listed at around $1.35 million. Now a check on your weather, sponsored by 1 Hour Air. No matter the season, no matter the reason, 1 Hour is here for you. We started the week off a little cooler than last week. The temps dropping down tonight to the high 60s and some nice breezes coming through from the north. Highs tomorrow coming up to around 90, and that wind should pick up. Things really start to heat up from there. Thursday is looking to reach close to 100 degrees before we start creeping back down to the 80s by Sunday. And we can expect that sun to be shining all week. In your health news, sponsored by 4M Dental, love your smile again. Last week, we told you dozens of Nevadans who were fully vaccinated against COVID were hospitalized after contracting rare breakthrough cases. Now we're learning more details. The state is reporting a majority of the 51 cases were white males, age 70 or older. Almost all the cases were in Clark County, where local health officials reported at least 2 deaths. However, experts say these cases account for only 0.03% of the more than 630,000 fully vaccinated residents.
Sports, sponsored by Scenic Brewing Company. Golden Knights goaltender Marc-Andre Fleury has been nominated for the Bill Masterton Memorial Trophy. Every year, the award goes to the National Hockey League player who best exemplifies the qualities of perseverance, sportsmanship, and dedication to hockey. On his nomination, Fleury says, quote, "It's an honor to be chosen by our local Professional Hockey Writers Association chapter as a Masterton Trophy nominee. Everyone has been through a lot during COVID, and that has certainly created some challenges that all players have had to persevere through this season. I'm humbled to represent Vegas and be included with the rest of the nominees." Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. With less than a week left in the NBA regular season, the defending champion Los Angeles Lakers are on course to compete in the play-in tournament. The Lakers entered Monday in 7th place in the Western Conference. The 7th seed will play the 8th seed in the first round of the play-in tournament, with the winner earning the 7th seed. LA will host the New York Knicks on Tuesday night. The Lakers are coming off of a win over the Phoenix Suns, but have lost 8 of their last 11 games.
In your entertainment news, sponsored by DiscoverYourNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada. Looks like those looking to party it up after watching a game at Allegiant Stadium won't even have to leave the building. Allegiant Stadium officials announced they plan to feature the Wynn-branded End Zone nightclub at the north end zone of the stadium. Wynn Resorts is being dubbed the official nightlife and gaming partner of the Raiders and Allegiant Stadium. Officials say the club will be open for all stadium events, but reservations will be required to enter. Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you have a Roku device, just search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here tomorrow for 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal. Good night.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.